Hold on. Hold on, crazy man. Hold on, hold on, hold on. He's like, breakfast. Actually, this is more like dinner for him because he's eaten so much this morning. Hello, and welcome to the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary, located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. It is a hot, steamy, almost 100-degree temperature going to go up to today. Believe it or not, it feels less humid than yesterday. It is currently 86 degrees and it's going up to, they said 99, excuse me, not 100. We are located in Mays Landing, which is a half an hour to 45 minutes from Ocean City. We're 45 minutes away, and from Atlantic City about a half an hour, and then we're about an hour from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. If you're watching, please let us know where you're from. Maybe some of you are sitting in your air conditioning because it's so darn hot to go out today unless you're at the beach or by the pool. We tell everybody, make sure you stay hydrated, but more importantly, keep your pets hydrated. Because of the hot temperatures, we change waters constantly through the day because their water buckets heat up just like a pool does, but it's such a much smaller body of water that it can heat up so much hotter, and then they can't drink out of that. So you have to keep changing their waters, put ice cubes in, do whatever you need to do to keep them cool. Also, I say spray down whoever you can. Whoever wants to be wet, let them get wet. I know sometimes they say alpacas and llamas can't get their backs wet because it can get moldy. I have sprayed my llamas and alpacas forever and never had an issue. Some of the horses love it, some of them hate it. Here's this little guy. His name is Finn.
How do you spell that?
Finn. That's how I spell it.
Okay.
How do you spell it, Matt?
So we have not talked about Finn on Facebook yet.
He's a little bit like Hope. That's why we haven't talked about him. His eye looks amazing. In the beginning, this eye was shut. He was so weak. I didn't realize it. The people said they tried to give him a bath. When I bathed him, it actually came off like red water from blood. They were just sucking the life out of him. In a day, I think he would have been dead if the guy Tom did not reach out to me immediately. It was like dinner time and everybody was closed, and I said, I'm not taking any more kittens, but I decided to take him because he was in such bad shape. He also had his tail was almost ripped off, so there were 2 extra holes that I didn't know about, and there were maggots in them. Sorry if you're eating breakfast.
Lori.
But you have to
So instead of eating your dinner, you spent 3 hours pulling ticks off.
So I stopped eating my dinner because I was getting ready to eat, and then it was more important
tweezers.
more important to get him healthy. So he was a case like Hope, where every few minutes he could eat because he can't eat a lot at once because he was so starved that we couldn't keep feeding him, or they can actually die from that. So every few minutes I would give him a couple droplets. You could see, now all kittens have worms when they're born, but he is way fatter in just a couple of days. As a kitten, he still has to be stimulated, so you have to wipe his butt. Look, he is mad. Do you want more food or what, Finn? He's angry at me. Come on, big boy. You want it or not?
He's a little feisty.
He is feisty. He's like, give me my food and stop your talking. Go ahead, eat.
Typical man. So he was found under a truck. Infested with fleas and maggots at the 2 rips by his tail. So immediately I had to get rid of the maggots first. So maggots can actually do an okay job to start. If there is bad flesh, they can eat that, but they will keep going and eat the cat. So they were baby maggots, it looked like to me, so they hadn't been in there too long. Like I said, he would have died probably within a day and a half between the maggots and the fleas. So his mouth had if you look inside of his mouth, he had no blood in there. His gums were white. That's how you can tell when they're still a little pale, but he's been getting a lot more supplements. He's on Nutri-Cal, and then his KMR, which is this. When you feed a baby kitten, I know we've talked about this in the past, you can't flip them over. It will make them aspirate and die. Fluid will go into their lungs. So when they eat like they're on their mom, they suck this way, kind of flat.
and that's how they eat. So at the worst case is straight up and down. Sometimes, I feed them like that, but I try and feed them as flat as I possibly can.
But never back.
But never back, like a child. Never back. He's so cute. So we think he's about 2.5 to 3 weeks old. Really, really a little guy.
Little. You can't
Little,
really see.
little.
Let me show how little.
You see how little he is?
Compared to you.
He gets along with all the dogs already. They were all playing mommy to him, washing his face. Okay, I'm right here. And his butt, because he has to be cleaned every so often. Look at his little face. He looks a little bit like a long hair kitten. He's going to have ways to go. We were afraid to post him because I didn't know that he was going to make it. But we were happy after the first day. That was the most crucial. And then the second day, I still wasn't sure. I got his eye to open with terramycin. It's you open their eye, or if you can, and I couldn't even open it, so I just put the terramycin. It looks like it's eye ointment, and I can squeeze it in the crack, and that actually made it crack open, and then I was able to get more in there. So this is the eye. It's still a little closed, but
so you're putting terramycin in there?
Terramycin, right? And a lot of times they have upper respiratories, these kittens. So
Debbie Carr fell off a ladder because she thinks it's going to be 100 degrees in Idaho.
In Idaho? Wow.
That's never going to happen. They might get to be 40.
In Idaho,
she thinks 40 to 100.
It gets warm everywhere. It's warm everywhere
Aunt Sue
right now.
is not coming tomorrow.
All right, Aunt Sue, we'll miss you. Not tomorrow, it's Monday anyway.
Oh yeah, Monday's
Tuesday, Matt.
Yeah.
So, couple things. I'm gonna have to give him to somebody to babysit. You have to go get babysat for a second.
Sean did that.
Hi, can you babysit for me? Sure. I don't think he's going to need to eat, but... Volunteer,
okay, Lord,
hey, can you babysit for me?
We have something really important here.
So, yes, let's show this fan.
Okay.
So, ooh-wee! Never did that as a kid. This is from Dave Orenich. I always say his name wrong.
Orenich.
He's telling me I don't know how many times how to say it. But he sent 2 of these fans to us for the animals.
How does it feel, Dory?
It feels really good. I'm testing it for the critters.
You know, this is what they do on photo shoots to make it look like they're outside. They don't do that, though.
All right, you can probably turn it down so they can hear me. But thank you, Dave. He sent 2 of them. We just put one together just now. And
that was fun.
I have to show you. I have.
You know, he sent them on the hottest day of the year.
He did, which is great.
Yeah.
So
wait a minute. Wait, we have someone visiting.
He's always visiting. Oh, he's moving now. Hey, Bradley, where are you going? Hi, how are you?
Okay, let's go back.
Can you wait until we're done? Okay. So, American Heroes Saving 600 Animals. I almost cried when I opened this. Somebody sent this to me. It says, to someone special from Sherry from Abington, Maryland. But she shows all sorts of photos. Oh, I think that was Debbie Carr.
Yeah, Debbie Carr's in your book.
And Aunt Sue.
Yeah.
Debbie Carr and Aunt Sue feeding
Yogi.
They
look like a couple troublemakers.
But look at all these.
I think,
if
you go back to that picture, I think they each should have one of those horns on their head.
So they sent a bunch of photos from socks, it was so special. Some really, look, this, she said, is this Lori's mini-me? That's so cute.
That's cute.
All sorts of stuff. There's Buddy.
Buddy.
Yep, let's get this tractor going. Kids on the swing. There's Matt thinking. Matt getting a kiss.
From Jesse.
Baby Benny eating my boots. Tucker in his chair.
Aunt Sue says they are troublemakers.
But look at how cute. So I read the whole thing. It's adorable. So that was from the Tuckahoe Inn. You're not even showing. Matt, I'm like showing all these pictures. You're not even showing.
I did show all the pictures.
No, you didn't.
I was just showing Bradley knocking on that lady's leg.
And then I also got a lovely card from my friend Linda Hansen from Renton, Washington. She sent me that and a little donation for the critters.
Nice.
And she sent me a lovely card and letter.
I was trying to
along with, everyone knows that my favorite show is Friends. And I used to watch television, but Friends. They do have reruns on late sometimes when I'm up feeding a kitten. So she had it was her idea, but her daughter made this for me. Funny Farm Friends. How cute is that?
That is very cute.
So I love that, Linda. She also sent me kitty cat socks because we know Brooke steals all of my socks. And she sent me Modern Dog magazine because I'm in it. Actually, I haven't even looked at it yet, so I don't even know what page it's on or anything.
Yeah, I'm in a couple magazines. I don't even know what
Stop,
page
Matt.
it's on.
I didn't know. I was in Modern Cat. Here I am.
Okay, let's see it. Hold it up. That's good.
What's that say? Life with 600,
Life with 600 rescue animals. Let's show it a little closer.
And then this picture, I live right there, Matt. Can you see it? It's right here. It's a picture in our donated car from my girlfriend from Haddonfield. Well, now she's my girlfriend. Everybody's my friend, but she donated a car, and you can see the chicken and all the dogs, and is a baby Nemo in there with me.
Turn the page. There's probably more.
There is more. And then there's baby Bradley. Mm-hmm. And here's Adele sitting on the toilet. And there's Tucker and Nemo, and then there's an old picture of Chucky. So thank you, Linda, because I didn't even know I was in Modern Dog, so that was very exciting. Very, very exciting.
Dave said thank you for the fan.
No, Dave said you're welcome for the fan.
Oh yeah, he said
Matt.
He's here. I see.
He's here. We saw his car here, but
yeah.
So thank you so much for my gifts. That was so very sweet of you guys.
Lynn, all the animals are surviving the heat. We keep them watered in the shade.
So a couple things we can walk, Matt.
All right, let's walk.
So a couple things. The waters need to be changed. Come over. Let's go see. All right, let's see. Come here. We're going to follow this volunteer. Matt, you can't even fit through there, can you?
I can too, Lori.
All right, we're going to go find this volunteer who's doing waters.
Oh, Dave said he's not here.
I do remember you.
We saw a black Honda, so we thought you were here.
I know. This is our firewood guy, and he's also our woodering guy today. Mm-hmm. Your name is?
Greg.
Greg, and your girlfriend's name is?
Diane.
Diane. So they are the ones who bring us.
Greg and Diane, isn't that
Greg
a song?
and Diane. Yeah, Greg and Diane. And I recognized him as soon as I saw him. He is doing water, so if you see, he has a bunch of jugs of ice cold water.
Nice.
And he's going around and filling up.
So the last time we have a picture of you, you were in a trailer with 10 dogs
10
and
dogs.
Lori
Yep.
riding in your trailer.
Being attacked by 10 dogs.
That was really fun. We posted that picture.
Thank you so much for coming out, because there's when it gets super hot or super cold, our volunteers go down because it's uncomfortable. Let's face it. I tell everybody, jump in the pool with the dogs if you want. Hose yourself down. We do have air conditioned areas for people, tack house, kitten cottage. So if you feel, make sure you stay hydrated. We have plenty of water.
Hi, Brenda Andrews.
But thank you so much. No problem. Say hi, Diane, and hi to everybody else.
Diane's back there.
Oh, Diane's here?
She's in the garden.
Oh, Diane's in the garden. Oh my gosh.
Helen says
right,
that song is Jack
Diane.
and Diane.
Jack and Diane. It's Greg and Diane now.
Yeah,
Greg
and Diane.
Tell her I told you.
So I hate to tell you, you have the easier job because you're in the shade, you have water. She's out in that sun. So
okay.
All right. He's like, okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That was so nice of Greg.
Yes, that was.
So we go around and just look right here, right? So we have waters all over the farm. Some of them are in pens, some of them aren't. Almost everybody is out. See that pen? It's open. They can jump in there, get out of the heat if they want. Muscovy, do you want to jump in there, big boy? No. He's like, I can jump in. Here's Lorenzo.
You know who was in that this morning was Connor.
So in the shade, it's actually not bad yet. Lorenzo, you want to give Mommy a kiss? Let's see. Oh, he's in a good mood today. You're a good boy. His eyes look better. We had to put meds in his eyes. And if you're just tuning in, we are the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. It is our 118th.
It is 118th.
18th episode.
Tammy Woodcock, thanks to Matt for bringing this live to us all.
Okay, Matt. Thank you to Matt. Actually, it actually is because of Matt, because everybody was going crazy when we were going to be closed for COVID, so people couldn't see the animals. Let's go. I don't think Kim baked anything. Let's go shame her
Okay.
because it's been too darn hot. Let's see how she's doing with the baby. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, and there's Sean. Good morning. Another volunteer. You can see they get their own wheelbarrow worth of waters. Make sure you stay cool because you're bright red. We had the tack house and the kitten cottage. And we have water in there for volunteers too, so help yourself. So thank you, honey. So it's really hot. We keep an eye. We almost had a volunteer the other day almost pass out. We wanted to see what you were baking today.
Yeah, let's see what's for the
So I
food.
baked nothing, and I've disappointed
What?
dozens of
Already?
apparently.
So you baked Pringles
So yeah, I
chips?
said we're
Yes,
gonna go.
I baked
I'll
Pringles.
take him
What's
for a
his
second.
name?
That's Finn.
He is so cute.
I know.
And
If you
he's
give him
doing
to me,
so good.
He's a little
he is
feisty
doing
guy.
so good.
He's
You want to
so
give me his
feisty.
bot bot though? I think that's what he wants.
I tried. He wouldn't take it. Maybe because I'm not his mommy.
Hey, buddy.
He's a little feisty.
Yeah, so I have waters, Gatorade, sodas, juice boxes.
He wants that. How come he ate for you but not her?
Because he knows. You have to kind of help him
Great.
shove
Yeah.
it in.
Thanks.
It's in the cooler. The first cooler.
Okay.
Oh, there's a
Hi,
doggy.
how are you? Nice to see you.
Too. It's my first time at the
Oh, I'm glad you made it. Thank you so much, you guys. Is it all your first times?
No, we've.
I was gonna say you guys are like experts, right? You're gonna give the tour.
Yep, they have.
Okay, you want to see?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's so soft. Is it a girl or boy?
It's a little boy, Mr. Finn. His name's Finn.
Hi, Finn. He's so
Sammy said he wanted his mommy.
Hold it.
Okay, ready?
Aunt Kim was not
Can I
not
hold
doing
him
it.
after her?
Okay, I'm gonna let Miss Kim will make sure you guys are okay holding it, and then we'll pass it back to her. Okay? Nice to see you too, honey. Okay,
Hey, there's your little friend.
so that's Squiggy. Where was some? Oh, he lost some of his little tail feathers. All right, this is the friendliest dog you'll ever meet, and she won't leave you alone. Look, then he's blind baby Bradley, but he hears mommy's voice. I don't have anything. Look, he goes right past. He's like, look. He's like, I bet these people might have some. He's smelling it. So we're coming up. Let's go to the, it's 10:23, so let's go back to the garden
Okay.
to see Diane and Joe.
Joe and Diane.
Joe and Diane, yeah. Golf tournament, August 11th. We have a couple spots left, but not many. So golf tournament, we have tea time at 1 o'clock, so you have to be there at noon. On a Thursday, so you can take off work a little early if you work normal shifts. And it's 100% going to the spot to help the animals at the Funny Farm.
So you do golf tournaments every
do golf
year. This is the 8th year,
At least 8th.
8th annual.
Yeah, I think it is the 8th annual.
Uh-huh.
How about the donkeys? Did they get let out?
I don't know.
If not, we're going to. Morning. Oh yeah, the donkeys must be out because because Canyon's in there. Okay. And here's Denny.
Here's the Denny train.
And that has, believe it or not, it says feed and seed, but it's all for ice. He's going back and getting more ice. Up, he's turning left. He's telling the geese. I mean, I'm turning right, I meant.
Hey,
Be nice now.
Is Benny in here?
Baby Benny.
He might not be in.
He's probably inside the barn. Look at them. They're zonked. They're like, we're hot.
Okay.
Let's go see Benny. Why? I have to open these every time. This is our air conditioner,
Cowboy's
but it
sitting
works
in-
better when the door's open.
Cowboy's sitting in front of the air
Cowboy,
conditioner.
look at baby Benny back there. Look at those big ears. I wish you could zoom in on him.
It's nice and cool in here.
And then look, there's this chicken friend who's underneath. See him underneath the bench?
Yep.
So baby Benny, I've been trying not to make him turn into a little Nemo where he's too possessive of the porch and the house. So every day he goes out, hangs out with his friends, hangs out in the barn, and then at night he still comes in. Except they're not showing him that. It only shows 82 degrees in this barn,
Right in here.
which is nice. We have an air conditioner unit.
So these air conditioners were donated by Judy Johnson.
Judy Johnson donated these. We actually saw these. I
They've
think
probably
at
been 3 or 4 years, right?
It's been at least 4 years, but they run water. They're like swamp coolers.
Cowboy
And
really
look,
likes
Cowboy's
it.
like, I know where to go. Right, big boy? So at night, it's the funniest thing when I'm walking around doing my check on the animals before bed. I see the donkeys, the horses, everybody's in front, and there's 2 of them. So there's 2 of them, but they'll be all standing here, chilling out. We have another fan. And again, we have another, you can see our temperature, making sure
Yep.
it stays cool enough. I mean, it's still warm, but it's not 100. Morning.
Yeah.
There's the cat corral. One of our cat areas. And then you
Henry
can
and
see,
Debbie.
Look,
Henry and Debbie.
there's Lexi just chilling out. Again, she can come out. She's laying cool. A lot of the animals just kind of stay out of the sun, stay in the shade, go where there's fans. That's Debbie and Henry, and they can sometimes be not nice.
I don't ever.
Debbie.
I never see them in the barn.
No, they don't usually. What are you doing? So, all right, we're going to go up to Joe. I just wanted to see who was in here. They're all chilling somewhere, apparently. Speaking of our golf tournament, we do another festival, another fundraiser. It's our Fall Fest. If you want to put it on your calendars, it's October 9th. Oh, look,
October 9th.
So here's the royal family. She's eating some watermelon. That's Princess Diana and her husband, Patch. I know it doesn't go. Where's her kids, Matt? Where's Harry and...
They're never far right behind. They're probably
I
right
think
around
that's them. Is that
Yeah.
Harry and
Yeah.
Harry and
Yeah,
William?
they're staying out of the road. Here's one of them.
Harry and William.
There's the other one. So Harry and William are.
There's Mother Goose.
There they are. They're like, look at, they're freaking out without their mom.
Go to your parents. Go ahead. William, Harry, go. She's right there. All right.
I think they got lost.
I'm going to put this in the donation book.
Actually, hand it to Cindy in the store, and then I'll come see you when we're done our live. Good to see you. Kathleen, right? Good, how are you? Look, here's the donkeys. So these are new, and yes, their feet are still like elves. Our farrier is backed up, but he is coming this week. We thought last week, but he was on vacation. So this is Rose, like Rose Nyland, which is AKA Betty White. Blanche and Dorothy from the Golden Girls. Some of them hit this. Dorothy's feet are the best out of the bunch. This is my finger, not a carrot. And they're really sweet until, when we're trying to catch them to give them their shots or whatever, they're not as happy, but they are very sweet. All 3 females. And I already have 3 minis that are new. We have to show the new house.
Wait a minute. We have an important comment.
Important comment. It's going to be about you.
Marie Volova. Helen Monaco. That was the first time I saw her and watch her every Sunday since I'm going to get there eventually. So she's trying to come to the farm.
Oh, nice. Let's go
Yep.
in.
She can
But who
come.
was she
If Debbie
talking
Carr
to?
can come from Idaho, she
Sure.
can come. Oh, the new run out. We got to get that painted
Yep.
right there.
Good morning. He's excited to see you all.
That provides some more shade.
Hi, babies.
Hi, cutie.
So come in, Matt. Oh, hi. Look at this little midget. This is my little, are you a little bit?
Lori, I don't think that's
No.
politically correct.
Well,
It's-
she's a
it's-
pygmy.
It's a little person.
She's a pygmy. This
It's
is
a little
Abby.
goat.
Isn't she so cute?
They have little buses for little goats.
Stop. Let's go.
Stop.
All right, so this is our original, but we're getting more and more. We have the minis here, and then we have the llamas, and the llama and alpaca. So you're seeing your donations at work. We bought a new house. They were in it last night. We have photos of them. We still have to paint it. But if you go in, this is concrete dust underneath, so it will drain if they go to the potty. These are kickboards, so if they kick, It's not going to bust the wall out. So
Nice.
it will keep them from getting too much sun. It will keep them from getting rained on if they don't
And
want
Denny's
to
going to paint this, right?
Denny, we hope, is going to paint this.
Somebody will.
So I couldn't get it in red quick enough. So we said, we'll take it natural. Here's the new residence. That's Manny, Sid, and Diego,
They're in
named
the
after
shade.
Ice Age.
And of
characters.
course, the
They're all
llama's
chilling
laying
out.
in the sun.
So people said, are the animals still out? Oh yeah, the llama is black and white in the sun. Looks like he's dead.
But this was a really good way to put the run out because the winds usually come from behind it.
Well, and we wanted it to be close to the other one. They can go behind it and actually hide out.
So in the winter, that's going to be perfect.
Yeah. But we just
Because
we
believe it
need-
or not, it will be like Idaho soon.
It will. We do get cold. Maybe not as cold with the global warming these days, but it is still very cold. Summers are brutal, but winters are better because it's not so much fun
How
getting.
did you do that? Sandy Hill, how'd you do that?
How do we do what?
I don't know. She said, how'd you do that?
How do we do that? House, we had it delivered. We had to take down part of the fence. That's Dean, Karen, and other volunteers. And we had it delivered and put it in place where we want. No, Flash, you can't.
Sandy
get
Hill
out.
wants to move her restaurant to your new run out.
Have you guys been here before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Well, nice to see you again.
Yeah, he's dying to see Tucker eat.
All right, Tucker's coming out right after, and then we'll feed him. Okay?
Are we going to feed Tucker
Morning.
outside today?
Yes, we're gonna feed
Don't you
Tucker.
think it's kinda
yes.
hot for
No,
them?
we have to feed him outside.
Well, as long
we
as it's shady.
feed him soon, he'll be in the sun, in the shade.
Okay.
You're not doing so much work, Sean, with all the donkeys keeping you. I mean, the sheep.
You told them not to. Look,
What?
babies.
No, Sean, seriously, make sure you take it easy. All right, girlfriend. Okay, me too.
Yeah, you told her not to. Take it.
I know, but I was teasing
Oh, look
her.
at all these volunteers back here.
Wow.
He's like,
Joe has more volunteers than I have. What's up with that?
he's got his own volunteer team.
He's just going to be over there directing pretty soon.
He is.
Ah, did you bring?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
Oh my gosh, look at there's a Lori substitute.
Ah, the gatekeeper, Miss Crystal. I needed that color hat today to match my boots. How come I don't have that color?
You know where I got this? The Blake Shelton on the beach.
Oh my goodness.
No,
I,
honey.
Brooklyn, you're staying out. She's like, I'm always coming
That's
in.
why I wanted to get to get. No.
Ricky, stay.
Brookie's like, I always go in. How can you keep me out?
Stay.
Wow, Joe. You have your own team. Where's Diane?
This is like a city of volunteers
Diane,
now.
I knew you were back here. You weren't hiding because we knew you were back here. Hi. We thought you were the only one back here, but then we see all these other volunteers. We know Crystal's been here. Diane is the wood girl who gives us wood.
Firewood.
The firewood.
But now it's not the season. Now it's tomato
But
trimming season.
so we're super happy. I said to Greg, you have the worse job than him because it's so hot here. He's in the shade at least, and he can pour some water on himself. So make
Lori,
sure you guys
don't
stay
report that
hydrated.
he's in the shade. It sounds like he's not working.
He's not working as hard, but he's working. So thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. And thanks, Crystal. Who are our other two volunteers?
Lori, people say they want to see Tucker eating.
Judy.
Andrea's mom.
Andrea's mom. I didn't even recognize you, even though you look like she's a mini you. I'm like, gosh, she looks like Andrea. Andrea's mom.
Amanda.
Amanda. And I remember Amanda.
From Louisiana.
From Louisiana. You have to say it like that, from Louisiana. So, Joe,
Hello.
you're a little hot today,
A
huh?
little bit.
Let's take Joe to the
Little
shade.
bit.
We
It's about
could.
100 out here today, and with the heat index, it'll be 105.
Lori, we should try to stand in the shade. Because my
We're
phone's
okay.
going to overheat.
Oh, your phone's going to overheat?
Yeah.
All right, so can we go
All
in
right,
the
you can
shade?
go back here.
Come here.
All right, you guys stay in the sun. I'll go in the shade.
We'll stand over here.
Yeah, we'll go in the shade for the talking part. And then for the showing part,
Stand over there.
we'll do the, there you go.
All right.
Oh,
How's
perfect.
everybody doing this week?
Good.
It's a hot one.
Yeah, it is.
So we had a little issue this week, and this is the second time it's happened.
Uh-oh.
I get here and the water's off.
Uh-oh.
So somebody's messing with the timer.
Oh.
So I have a feeling, and it was innocent. It was probably the kids or something when they were doing stuff for
Wait, Critter
or
Camp.
whatnot. Yeah, so I know there was a lot of people here, but I'm gonna put something over the timer so nobody touches it.
Good idea.
So needless to say, the garden's a little dry this week.
Oh boy.
And of all weeks that I didn't want it to be dry, being that it was in the high 90s all week.
Yeah.
But we'll take care of that. So luckily nothing is that far gone. So
Oh, okay, good.
yeah. So we had a few rotten tomatoes, which we will talk about.
Rotten tomatoes?
But being
Okay.
that it's so hot out
Yeah.
this week,
Mm-hmm.
I figured this week's tip would be a good tip about watering.
Okay, wait.
What?
We have received a special donation
Uh-oh.
just for your tip. Now, here you go. You put one on each fingertip.
Oh my goodness. Oh, well, you got to be kidding. Finger cymbals?
Yep, because you're kind of like
I
a
don't know
hula.
how to belly dance, and I'm not
Here.
belly dancing.
You're like a hula dancer. So
This
the
one goes
rule
on the
is
thumb.
Yep.
okay,
wait.
and then in order to ding it, you have to
I
spin
feel like the
around.
monkey in Aladdin.
You have to spin
No, the
around
other way.
once.
This
Oh,
one?
no,
No, I was right,
that
Joe.
Way, that way, that way, that way.
Okay, you can't
Make
ding
sure
it
they
until
go-
you spin around one time. That's really a slow spin, but okay.
It's the way you dance, Matt. Ding, ding.
Well, that didn't really sound
Oh.
that
Oh,
cool.
there we go.
Okay. But there's only supposed to be 2 dings, not
Oh.
40.
Ding, ding. I was trying to find out what pitch it was.
There's like a
But
learning curve there.
Yes, learning curve.
They're
How'd that
tight
fit
on
in?
your
All right.
fingers.
Yes.
That is tight on
So
your fingers.
that's funny. Where
That
did
is-
you find those? Where did you
A
find
special donation just for you.
I don't know about that. So let's talk about watering.
All right, watering.
So we have, because it's so hot out, okay, you should water at least 2 to 3 times a week, and you need about an inch or so of water, okay? So I have 2 sprinklers going on here 2 different times, okay? And what's happening is if you need to be consistent. If you water and it gets dry and you water again, then what's going to happen is the ground not only gets wet and dry, but the tomatoes will expand and contract, and you'll get the bottom end rot, and then you'll get cracking in the tomatoes. So that's usually what happens if you see that in your garden. So in order to, there's a number of steps that you can do in order to avoid that, okay? And we want to try and keep the garden
Wait.
consistently wet. What?
Linda said you said to water twice a week, not every single day.
Correct, but it has been so hot over here this week. It's been in the high 90s all the time. I changed the watering schedule to every day, and I water 5 o'clock in the morning
Okay.
because I want the water to evaporate and burn off. Ideally, when you water, you're not supposed to wet the leaves. You're not supposed. So in order to, the best thing is to have a soaker hose, but we can't do that here. So you water in the morning. This way, it gives the sun gives the chance the water to evaporate. So with that being said, we are going to keep the watering schedule every day for right now. I will change it again to like every other day when the heat breaks. And a number of factors involved is you don't want the plants to have black spots on them. You don't want the fruit to crack, the tomatoes to crack, okay? And the best thing to do is if you have an indicator plant, like you'll see one of the plants, maybe the leaves will start to wilt. That's a good sign you need more water, okay? And then what we're going to do is when you do water, make sure you have enough mulch, at least an inch or so of mulch, to retain the water that's in there. Now, if your plants are directly in the ground, there's a better chance that the water will stay, the ground will stay wet. When you have raised beds like we do, it evaporates quicker and the water soaks into the ground more, away from the plant, and we have to water more.
The garden looks really nice. Debbie Allen from Texas says it's 105 down there.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it feels like that today with the heat index, but I think we're getting up to 99, 100 today.
Susan
So-
Sheldon said it's a whole different meaning to Hot Joe today.
I have my cooling towel
So you
with me today.
usually don't water in the direct sun. You do it really early and really late,
Yes,
right?
I do it before the sun comes up. I've got it scheduled between 5 and 5:30 in the morning, and then I wouldn't even do it late at night, just because we don't want the ground to stay wet. Because if the ground stays wet, that's when you get mold and disease. That's the best time for that to start. So again, Best thing to do, first thing in the morning, and then just let the sun evaporate it.
Lynn,
If you can
Joe,
use
your
a
garden
soaker
looks
hose
fabulous.
Or a mister, that's even better.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Joan says you're fabulous. Your garden looks fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you. We will have a ton of tomatoes today. We've got
So,
a bunch of zucchinis to
I ate yesterday for lunch my tomato sandwich, and then at dinner I had it on the side, just tomato with some salt, and they were amazing.
Good.
Marjorie Preston says it's 108 in Las Vegas.
Wow.
Oh, you're
I
still
love
there,
Las
Marjorie.
I
Wow,
love Vegas.
she's watching even from Las Vegas.
She loves
Hi,
Las
Marjorie.
Vegas. She's gonna win us lots of money.
She's not gambling, Matt. She's working.
Lori,
There you go.
nobody doesn't put a quarter in the slot machine.
Don't say no one. I have gone to the casinos many a times for shows and have
Have you
never-
ever put a slot machine
Actually,
quarter in?
you know what? They don't take quarters anymore, from what I understand.
Yes, they
Can't-
do.
No, you can't. You cannot put a quarter in.
They accept bills now.
Uh-huh.
And then, yeah, very few machines take coins
And then you have to get
anymore.
a card, and I'm like, where?
Yeah.
I have brought quarters. They're like, we don't do quarters.
Yeah,
I
everything's
did go
digitized
once.
and electronic now.
Nope.
So,
So Matt,
That's
he
not
does
true.
that. He starts talking. He doesn't know what he's saying.
so Molesky, I got something to tell you.
Petruzzi, what?
Since I am determined, and I don't like to compete with these animals here. Okay. I have video this week, which I sent to Matt, of Connor eating the sunflowers.
Don't they
okay?
know you're on video?
That's Kim up front. So.
Are you kidding me?
Anyway, I have video of Connor eating the sunflowers. So what we're going to do is.
Well, he has to eat too.
I understand that. I understand
He
that. But
likes
you want your
sunflowers, like-
sunflowers.
But he,
So I'm
if
going to
it's-
take this mound of dirt right here,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to plant 300 sunflowers on this mound of dirt.
on this mound of dirt, away
And
from.
away
Show
from
Matt.
everything, and they will be ready just in time for the fall festival.
All right. So we're gonna plant
So
them like
that's what
just
we're
here.
gonna do. Yeah, the whole mound. We're going to go and plant, and that's what
That'll
the
be
girls are doing
awesome.
right now. So we're going to plant all the seeds today. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks they'll come up, and they'll be far enough away where Connor and Jethro, I even caught Jethro eating them too, cannot get to them.
Yep, you can see.
Nicole
that's
Kelly
what we're
says
gonna
they don't
do.
take quarters anymore. What does she know?
All right, young lady, what's your name? Kylie. Kylie. And how old are you? She's 11.
And
Thank
she's
you.
a trumpet player.
You're a trumpet player?
All right.
Oh, wait.
That reminds
I know.
me.
Guess what's going to happen?
She's going to have to bring her trumpet, and we'll do a duet one day.
And then Matt will play the little hand symbols, the finger symbols.
No, that's Joe's. But did you bring your trumpet today?
I did. She didn't, but I did.
Oh, Lori.
Are you going to play something for us?
I think that the
Well,
plants
the
like it.
fanfare's over. I played the finger cymbals.
All right,
today.
well, maybe we could just have you play something just for fun.
The plants like it.
Because I know,
Plants like
I
it.
know how prepared you are, and you
Everybody's
always have
voting
something.
that they want to hear.
You have something in your pocket at all times. Come on.
Well, yeah, a pocket knife and a phone.
Brenda
and-
says she wants to hear the trumpet.
All right.
Oh my! See, sometimes I have a big mouth.
Yep. You did it yourself. Let's go. Let's go get it.
What are we going to play?
You pick.
Well, we didn't show everything yet either, but okay.
How many trumpet playing gardeners do you know?
I don't know any.
I don't know. Let's see.
Now we know too,
Is it
Lori.
hot?
It's a little warm, yeah.
Well, wait.
I don't know
Do you
what
want
I
to go
wanna
back
play.
to the shade? All right, maybe not.
It's gonna burn your lips off.
I know.
Nah, I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
You can't feel them anyway. Yep, and you know what? I didn't have to restart. So I think
Yay.
it links it together.
Okay.
All right.
So everybody's saying we lost you. We lost you.
It's-
You
Oh.
found us.
They say this is Joe's fault for not playing Christmas music.
Christmas in July.
Yeah, that's
All
why.
right,
That's why.
here comes Frosty.
Yeah, the phone did overheat, Debbie Denton, but it's getting we're
That's
gonna
how
try
hot
to,
it is. So it is now 8. It says 88. It's got to be hotter than that.
It'll come back on. Oh, I think it's back on, Lori.
All right, Louisiana girl. Thank you.
It just
Thank
came back
you,
on.
Danny. Bye, guys. Thanks. Bye, Diane.
Hi,
Bye,
Danny.
Crystal.
Hi there. Okay, so we got to stay in the shade for sure.
Hello, Miss Melissa. Oh, that's your name's not Melissa. Did you hear that? All right,
We're back
thank
on,
you,
Lori.
Joe.
So we had a delay because of the sun.
The sun cooked Matt's phone.
It said hot. We got to get out of the sun.
It said, "Hot Joe is so hot, we can't even handle this live feed."
No, that was me.
No, Matt, it was Joe.
Okay. All right.
Let's let the ducks out.
As long as we stay in the shade, we'll be fine.
Here, should we let them out?
Yeah,
to
they
run
look like they
around?
want to run around and
Look,
play.
they already used up all their water.
Sure, let them run around.
Come on, boys and girls. Let's see what happens.
Look at they don't.
Brooklyn, you know not to play with them, right, Brooke? Come on, guys. Look, they're like, we're not coming out there. That's a little bit of scary.
Where's the mom?
There's 2 moms, Matt.
Oh, there are 2 moms in there. Oh, here they come.
Look at how cute.
Oh, look at all the lettuce. They're like loving it.
Oh, they love lettuce. Oh, the mom's like, wait, I'm getting in on that action. Look at that one, has such a big piece in his mouth that the other ones are stealing it.
Those guys got big really quick.
They're so cute, right? The mom might go after you if you try and pick them. But look at that one. He's like, you're going to use up all your lettuce on just the baby ducks.
Thanks, Joe. Beautiful garden, and the trumpet was awesome. That was fun.
Okay. All right, here's Eeyore, everybody's favorite. He's the nicest donkey.
Everybody says we're back on good. It was just because the phone overheated from the heat.
Yes. This guy will give you...
Big bellies, is it because they were overfed or not fed
They're
right?
old and...
That's just normal?
Well, it's normal for here because they do get some snacks and they have their best life, can wander around, they eat all day. So they are a little on the heavy side. So it isn't good to keep them heavy. So they're very happy. Let's see these flies. We need fly spray. So we'll have to get some. Do you know where the fly spray is in the tack house? Can you find Miss Karen right there and tell them when you need fly spray for the donkeys? Thank you. Yes, we don't want that. So we use wipe. You can use anything you like, but I like wipe. It's very expensive, but you spray it on your horses, donkeys, alpacas, llamas. It comes right off. Some people don't use it for cows because the cows, they lick themselves
Could you
a
do that
lot.
again?
No. And look at the mom with all the babies. Look. The babies are like, what up? Where's mine? You guys just ate a whole head.
So if you can steal the eggs, you do.
Yes, we...
But if they
These
hide them...
So we usually don't have babies here unless somebody... We're not even allowed to take birds right now because there's an avian flu going on. So these were hatched here, sad to say, because they went underneath the store and hid them so well.
They hid. We couldn't find them.
Yep, so...
Girls, let's go wash our hands. Don't touch your face. We're gonna go wash our
The new Boy Scout house is in there.
Yeah.
All right, it's 10:51. Why don't we let the dogs swim in the pool for the last few
but
minutes?
the phone will definitely overheat
Let's
out
go
there.
see Connor. Well, you can stand underneath that red thing.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Good morning. Hi. Hi. And you can see somebody is what?
Connor's
What's your name?
supervising.
Chase? Jace or Chase? Chase with a C. Okay.
So has Connor been supervising you?
You can see this is... Hi, honey. How are you? We just saw your mom in the garden. And then... Oh, he's like, that one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Well, he's not. Oh, he did eat something.
He's like, oh, there's some stuff in there I could eat.
Yeah, that's probably not good.
Oh, it's not going to hurt them, Matt. They
Lori,
find
here they
all
are.
sorts of food.
Now they're all together.
All right, there's the royal family.
They could all fly away if they
Princess
wanted to.
Di,
But they don't.
Patch, William, and Harry.
Yep.
Let's go see Canyon.
All right. Debbie Carr's probably having a heart attack. She wants to see the canyon.
Canyon. All right, Melissa's in there, so Canyon left. Look, find a pool anywhere you can.
Sometimes when I walk around, I see you sitting in those pools.
It's hot. What are you going to do? Here's Canyon, the one-eyed horse.
Hi, Canyon.
So he also has the sway back. I said he is like Lady Gaga. He was born that way. He always wants to eat. Okay, mister. Why don't you go in the shade? It's really, really
Okay,
hot.
I need to.
All right, let's go in the shade. Keep going. I'll follow you.
It is pretty warm out in the sun, especially.
It is. We're almost done. Do you need to see me on the live? Can you see me in a minute?
I'll see you when you're done.
Okay, honey.
Okay.
Let's just stop at the store, Matt. It's nice and cool. Hello. It's a hot one in here. So we have Leslie and Cindy.
Does the AC work at all?
Yes.
Yeah, it
way better.
Yeah, it makes it
Makes
much
it
better.
tolerable in here.
Yes,
So
that's the one.
why don't you close the window so you would say cool?
Well, the cats need to jump in and out,
no, I mean this window.
and Canyon needs to get his drive-through window snacks.
And then put up a sign that says, please knock for service.
No, Matt, we're not like that. All right, let's
We
go
are staying
see.
cool.
Let's go see the dogs. We have to find a ball before we get there.
Oh yeah, we do.
And I found there were a bunch. I have one in the house. I can always
Look
get.
at Kim has Debbie and Henry and Lorenzo.
I know her faves.
Kim, your fan clubs want to see what you're doing.
Well, I was saving people.
You were?
They were being naughty.
Because really, I don't see any people here, but okay.
All right.
I have
we're-
individual.
I'm not arguing with you today.
Oh my goodness.
You're right, no matter what you say.
Kim has invisible friends.
We didn't go over to the horses. Do you want to do that real fast?
Okay,
The horses
but
and
Kim,
Yogi?
when you were a kid, did you
All right,
set
she's
2 bowls of
answering my
cereal?
phone, so we
One
have to
for
leave
your
her alone.
invisible friend.
Let's
Aw,
go see.
Oh, he likes her. He kissed her. I got a good video of that, Lori. I thought this was Dave Orenech's car, but it's not.
Oh,
He said
Okay.
he's not here,
oh.
but he has one just like it.
Come on, Matt, hurry up before you get hit by a car. We'll jump to one shady spot to another. Somebody gave us some donations. Morning.
Yeah, it's not that busy because it's hot. I think it's going to
Morning.
get less busy as it gets hotter. And people are going to go to the beach.
Yeah.
Although they
Trash.
say that there's sharks in the water. I
Stop,
saw the
Matt.
news. I saw the news.
Sharks aren't gonna hurt you, sharks.
Hi, Yogi.
Hey, Yog. He's standing in the shade right here. What are you doing, big boy? Hi, sweetie pie. Are you a pretty boy? Yeah, you are. How are the flies bothering you? I hope they're not.
He's doing pretty good today.
We've been spraying them
I
down.
don't see too
He
many
does
flies out
not
here.
like to be sprayed with water. We did find out. The horses, however, do. Stormy
Stormy.
has a one blue eye, one brown eye that we show him. You can see he's still wet
Hi, Storm.
from being squirted off. And the other horses are standing back in the shade. Well, they were. Now they're in the sun, standing with Canyon, huh?
Yeah, doggies don't really eat carrots.
Yeah, we don't feed the dogs here.
Livy, honey, she said
But thanks. Okay, Brooklyn, we're going to go in the pool.
Pool.
Yes.
Did you
Brooke,
hear that,
wanna go in
Brookie?
the pool?
What happened to Lori's arm?
Well, which side?
Oh, okay, so this
Depends
time,
which one.
the left one she fell off the ladder. The right one she had some surgery, right?
So what I want to say is I was using I am loving my chainsaw a little too much.
What happened?
I was chainsawing a high limb down.
But the important thing is you had your safety goggles on.
My safety goggles were on and it was daytime, so I wasn't using my little night. Should we go see our visitor volunteers real quick?
Yeah, but how about telling your story?
And I was up there, and you have to be really careful. I realized when you're chopping a tree limb down from the top, it came down and scraped me off the ladder, and I was like, ugh. I thought I died. I was like, I'm dead. I was over 8 feet high.
And you landed on your back.
I was laying on my back. Thank God my mom was looking out for me and she didn't kill me. She said, you need to stay down at the Funny Farm ground division and I got to be in the heaven division. And here's Tucker's previous mother. Hi. I'm going to
Cindy.
let him out, but they're going to go swim in the pool. Miss Cindy.
Brookie is
And
Taylor's
who's our
girlfriend.
other volunteer here at the gate? Bye, Sean. Thank you.
I'll be back.
Thanks so much.
Get some stuff.
Good. Thank you so much. And you want to say your name?
Adriana,
Adriana, and how old are you?
11.
11, and what's your job today? Gate girl?
Yeah.
That's
She's
great.
like, I don't know my official title, but they have, this is your fan, isn't it? I could tell it
That's
said Lewis.
nice.
She has her own fan, so, they come equipped, and they need it since it's only
Actually-
90 degrees right now.
Actually, you
guys
borrowed
have-
that from Duke, right?
It says Lewis on it.
She doesn't get it.
I have
Duke
to
the
write my
dog.
name on everything.
Oh, okay, got
They all
it.
have their own fans.
I know them. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll let him out in a minute to see you.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll be cute.
All right. So, it is dry and hot. We haven't.
Laura, it's really hot.
It's really hot.
I bet you it's 95 now.
It
Look at
is
your watch.
not. It's 90 degrees, man.
No way.
It's 90.
It's hotter than that.
It's 90. And my
Your watch
watch
is
does
broke.
not lie.
Remember you
All
broke
right,
it?
so you're going to go stand by
Wait,
the...
so you fell off the ladder.
So I fell off the ladder. I laid there. And good thing Kim and Matt were there. Kim Clark, not Miles. And I was like, ugh, So I was a little dizzy, more than normal.
Yep.
And,
then
got
you
some
started calling
boo-boos.
everybody Dawn.
And I was calling, I called Kim the wrong name. I said Dawn. So, yeah, I'm straightened out now, I think.
And then how about your right arm? What happened to that?
That one,
And your back.
because of being a child and being outside all the time, I have basal cell, so they actually had to do surgery there to take it
Yep.
out so it doesn't turn into cancer.
I have to do that.
So everybody,
after
Matt's very fair skinned, he has to do it all the time. Look at them all.
I do that every year.
Show their faces. Who wants to come out? Look.
Do you have a ball?
I'm going to get one.
Whoa, boy. Hello. Hello. Hi, Rocky. Hi, Rock.
Rocky can be out.
Screw it. Want to get in the pool? Lori, there's no ball.
Get it. Go get it. Come on. Hey. Stop. Scooby. Come here. Let's go in, Gunner. Come on, Gunner. Gunner, come on. Let's go in.
Gunner gets a little growly. He's not mean, though. I'm going to go under the shade so the foam won't die.
Yes, good idea. All right, come on. So we talked about this before. I always show my dogs. Come here, honey. Let's go in.
Just remember, your microphone's on your butt.
I'm not going to go all the way in. Go ahead. Go swim a little. Go ahead. And then they know that they can come right up to here.
The stairs, yep.
To the stairs. Come here. Oh, Tucker's a good boy. Brooklyn, bring me the ball.
Scoob, you always go in. What's going on?
Okay, so if you're just joining us at the very end, we are the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary located in Mays Landing, New Jersey.
All right.
We are open Tuesdays and Sundays from 8 to 4. Are we on still?
Yeah, we're still on.
Okay. Uh-oh,
Oh, hi,
Jesse.
Jess. Hi, Jesse.
Tuesdays-
Thanks for the kiss. Thank you, Jesse. Oh, that was a
now
nice kiss.
Puppy's getting mad all wet.
Oh, that was a nice-
Puppy!
Did Jesse ever go in the pool?
She went, for Critter Camp, he went right here.
Oh, did he?
Come here, Jess.
Okay, pool looks awesome from Debbie Card. They don't have pools in Idaho.
So.
And Taylor has a girlfriend named Brookie. He misses her.
Look at Scooby. He likes
Dave
to drink it.
Overnetch, good to knock Martin out of the... Oh, good to knock Matt into the pool again.
That would be
Hey,
good.
that's not nice. I can't believe you said
Yeah.
that.
Remember last year? Was it last year or 2 years ago
2 years
now?
ago. Matt, do you and Lori ever get to... I can't see this. Get to use the pool?
I get to use it all the time. I do at least with Critter Campers.
I don't ever use it till it's 3 in the morning when there's no sun.
Brooklyn, that's my sock.
My grandpa passed from skin cancer, so be careful, from
Yep,
Debbie Carr.
you know. So you have to just make sure you get your cancer check. I'm doing my doctor thing now.
Yep, I do
Get
it
your
every year.
cancer check. So, come here, dogs.
Let's see, what else do we miss?
Brooke, you better not
Me
be chewing
too,
up my
Matt.
ball.
I got to get checked every year.
Come here.
Yeah, that's very important.
So if you're just watching the Funny Farm now,